Salem, a place to live and to learn. But first and foremost, our home.
And that is what we want to show you today.
I'm Freya.
And I'm Hannes. And together we make up the school speaker team of Schule Schloss Salem. But enough of us talking, let's get started.
No student or teacher can avoid the Kreuzgang during the day. Here are the classrooms for the 10th grades, important offices such as teaching and boarding school management. In the Torquio, you meet in the afternoon for a snack with friends and teachers. Here you can talk over a hot chocolate or a coffee and a piece of cake. And most importantly, of course, the stairs to the mentor rooms and the dining halls. Fortunately, the stairs don't change directions like in Harry Potter, but Salem is big enough that you can get lost, especially in the beginning.
All students meet in the dining room to have meals together. Unlike at home, in Salem there are special additions during mealtimes, such as the Silencium, a head of the table who ensures that everything runs smoothly, and, last but not least, the dining hall crew, who communicate with the kitchen and keep an eye on everything, such as the dress code and also the table manners. After school, we spend a lot of time doing activities or hanging out with friends, outside when the weather is nice, or inside in the castle when we aren't so lucky.
This is my second home, my mentorat. Here I live together with about 15 other students, and we keep our mentor quite busy. Our mentor is our caregiver, lives next door to us, and is there for us day and night. It's a bit like a second family because you can rely on each other. Supporting each other and being there for each other are values that are particularly important in Salem.
A wing is a little bit like a shared apartment. Everyone has tasks that you have to do. In each wing, a double year group lives together, and there are usually 3 of you in a room. Living together is like honey and nanny. Every night feels like a sleepover with your friends. The friendships here are really quite special because you get to know people quickly for who they really are. Often though, the heart of the wing is the kitchen. No matter what, there's always something cooking here. The washing up is, however, another story.
Of course, here in Salem, we also have to do something for school. Here in the study hall, we have a daily study hour where we can do our homework and learn. That makes learning a bit more fun, especially if you don't have to study alone and can help each other.
The Kapitelsaal is the center of our academic and boarding responsibilities. This is where the council and other committees meet to discuss rules and other current issues, because here in Salem, we students also have something to say.
For the youngest members of our community, grades 5 and 6, we older ones still have to be a little more considerate in our daily lives. They live and learn a bit more protected in the Rentamt. Downstairs are the classrooms and upstairs are the mentor rooms and bedrooms. It's a little world of its own, and it's still great to have cool events together.
What is also important in Salem is sports. In our own fitness room, you can really work out, which always makes you feel amazing. Even if you're not the biggest sports fan, there's always something for everyone here. Let it be basketball, dancing, badminton, or even gymnastics. Here you can really work up a sweat.
At the Schrote, we learn with our heads, hearts, and hands. This is also our favorite place, the auditorium. This is where the whole school meets weekly for the school assembly, where our hearts beat faster when we give a speech in front of the whole school. For not only serious matters, but also funny karaoke nights are organized here. In the mornings, the math and German classes of the 7th and 8th graders are a real head scratcher, especially when the teacher decides to write a test at short notice. In the afternoon, we can switch off a bit in the crafts and use our hand at pottery, carpentry, blacksmithing, or precision mechanics. It's great to see what you can create yourself and take home with you.
If one of us is not feeling so well, we can go to the infirmary, Krakow for short. There's always someone there for us day and night, whether you just have a stomachache, are injured, or just really want someone to talk to. We have our own swimming pool too, right outside the front door. When I first came to Salem, I was personally really impressed. The swimming lessons, the AG, the school team, and the service nautic, well, at least in winter, take place here. However, in the summer, the nautical service spends time in our own harbour on Lake Constance. This is our big sports hall, the Zinsscheuer. But not only field hockey is played here, also big events and meetings take place, like the exam celebration, for instance.
Those who choose the natural science profile will spend even more time in this hallway. Salem offers many possibilities to fill the lessons with a lot of practice and experiments with a large selection of the most modern technology. The so-called Learning Center for the 9th grade is also located here in the long building. Each grade has its own place where all classrooms are located and one can spend, for example, the breaks together. Another special place in Salem is the library, which of course offers a great place for learning, in which one can, poetically speaking, immerse oneself in other worlds.
In the clubhouse, we really can let loose. Here is where we have weekly parties, COVID aside, and Zaterdagmiddag, and those are the really special ones, where the double year groups can have fun and can distract themselves from everyday life. Our new sports field really has it all. Volleyball and field hockey courts, but the soccer school team can also let off some steam here. Even in the evenings, we can still continue playing sports thanks to the floodlights. Not to forget, and a major highlight of our school year, our mud fight. For that, we dig a pit at the back of the field and let all the mud out and just go wild with our friends.
From the 9th grade onwards, everyone chooses a service. For example, an emergency service such as ambulance service, fire department, or THV, in order to contribute their part to the society and to actively help where they can. Later in high school, you are really on the alert and go out with the local team in case of emergencies. Now you've had a little insight into our life here in Salem.
So if you want to have the time of your life, you know where to find us.